ASMR with Tina. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be reading you poems until you fall asleep. So, as you can tell by the lo-fi vibes, the lighting, the setting, this is so you can relax, be calm, and go to sleep. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, anything positive, please. And let's get started. So, I'm going to be reading poems from the one and only Miss Lana Del Rey. So this is the final, and Violet bent backwards over the grass, and I have 4 of her poems pulled up on my laptop down here. I also have my mic down here as well, so that's why I'm probably gonna get closer, and then further so you can have different effects. So on this our inner poem book, we have LA, who am I to love you? The land of 1,000 fires. Violet bent backwards over the grass. Past the bushes, cypress thriving. Salamander, never to heaven. Sport cruiser, Tessa Di Pietro. Quiet waiter, blue forever. What happened when I left you? Happy. My bedroom is a sacred place now. There are children at the foot of my bed. Paradise is very fragile, and bare feet on linoleum. Okay, so the four poems I'm gonna be reading to you are LA, who am I to love you? The land of 1,000 fires. Violet bent backwards over the grass, and quiet waiter, blue forever. Alright. So, let's get started. So everyone, get in your beds, get comfortable under your covers, hug your stuffed animals, your pets, your significant others, and let's get started with LA, who am I to love you? Alright. I left my city for San Francisco, took a free ride off a billionaire's jet. LA, I'm from nowhere, who am I to love you? LA, I've got nothing, who am I to love you when I'm feeling this way and I've got nothing to offer? LA, not quite the city that never sleeps, not quite the city that wakes, but the city that dreams, for sure. If by dreams you mean nightmares. LA, I'm a dreamer, but I'm from nowhere, who am I to dream? LA, I'm upset, I have complaints, listen to me. They say I came from money, and I didn't, and I did even have love, and it's unfair. LA, I sold my life rights for a big check, and I'm upset, and now I can't sleep at night, and I don't know why. Plus, I love Zach, so why did I do that when I know it won't last? LA, I pick San Francisco because the man who doesn't love me lives there. LA, I'm pathetic, but so are you. Can I come home now? Daughter to no one, table for one, party of thousands of people. I don't know at Delilah, where my ex-husband works. I'm sick of this, but can I come home now? Mother to no one, private jet for one. Back home to the Tudor house that poured 1,000 murder plots. Hancock Park, it's treated me very badly. I'm resentful. The witch on the corner, the neighbor nobody wanted, the reason for Garcetti's extra security. LA, I know I'm bad, but I have nowhere else to go. Can I come home now? I never had a mother. Will you let me make the sun my own for now and the ocean my son? I'm quite good at tending to things despite my upbringing. Can I raise your mountains? I promise to keep them greener, make them my daughters, teach them about fire, warn them about water. I'm lonely. LA, can I come home now? I left my city for San Francisco, and I'm writing from the Golden Gate Bridge, but it's not going as I planned. I took a free ride off a billionaire and brought my typewriter, and I promised myself that I would stay, but it's just not going the way that I thought. It's not that I feel different, and I don't mind that it's not odd. It's just that I belong to no one, which means there's only one place for me. The city not quite awake, the city not quite asleep. The city that's still deciding how good it can be. And also, I can't sleep without you. No one's ever really held me like you, not quite tightly, but certainly I feel your body next to me, smoking next to me, vaping lightly next to me. And I love that you love the neon lights like me. Orange in the distance, we both love that. And I love that we have that in common. Also, neither one of us can go back to New York, for you are unmoving. As for me, it won't be my city again until I'm dead. Fuck the New York Post. LA, who am I to need you when I've needed so much, asked for so much, and what I've been given, I'm not sure yet. I may never know that either until I'm dead. For now, though, what I do know is although I don't deserve you, not you at your best and your splendor, with towering eucalyptus trees that sway in the Dominion, not you at your worst, totally on fire, unlivable, unbreathable, I need you. You see, I have no mother, and you do. A continental shelf, a larger piece of land from where you came, and I'm an orphan, a little seashell that rests upon your native shores, one of many for sure. But because of that, I surely must love you closely to the most of anyone. For that reason, let me love you. Don't mind my desperation. Let me hold you not just for vacation, but for real and for forever. Make it real life. Let me be a real wife to you, girlfriend, lover, mother, friend. I adore you. Don't be put off by my quick-wordedness. I'm generally quite quiet, quite a meditator, actually. I'll do very well down by Mansa Yoconda's Realization Center, I'm sure. I promise you'll barely even notice me unless you want to notice me. Unless you prefer a rambunctious child, in which case I can turn it on too. I'm quite good on the stage, as you may know. You might have heard of me, so either way, I'll fit it just fine. So just love me by doing nothing, and perhaps by not shaking the county line. I'm yours if you'll have me, but regardless, you're mine. You're mine. You're mine. Alrighty. Let me switch my leg positions. My legs are kind of falling asleep. Or my feet. Okay. So that was LA. Who am I to love you? Are you still awake? Are you still awake? Still awake? Or are you sleeping? 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 Shh. It's okay if you're sleeping. Shh. Close your eyes. Shh. It's okay. It's okay if you're sleeping. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. All right. All right. The next poem we are going to read, the next poem is The Land of 1,000 Fires. Alrighty, here we go. Let me scroll to the top. 2 blue steel trains run through the tunnels of your cool blue steel eyes. Vernon, rock quarry, the vastness of which has nothing on your beautiful mind. Dylan, I hear Dylan when I look at you. I can see it in invisible ink like tattoos. The yin to my yang, the toughness to my unending softness, a striking example of masculinity. Firm in your vertically, I think. Sure in your confrontation against all elements and duality. The sun to my wilting daisy, the earth to the wildflower that doesn't care where it grows. Burn on. Everything's burnt here. There's no escaping it. The air is fried and on fire. I've never really fallen in love, but whatever this feeling is, I wish everyone could experience it. This place feels like a person, familiar, like someone I've stood next to before, but never while I was standing next to you. Thank you for being here, for bearing witness to my vastness. Alright, sorry if the angle changed a little bit. My phone died, so we're gonna pick up where we left off. in and out of my orbit. You and your madness, the satellite that constellates my world, mimicking the inner chaos that I've disowned, a mirror to my past life retributions and a reflection of my sadness. If I'm going to keep on living the way that I'm living, I can't do it without you. My feet aren't on the ground. I need your body to stand on, your name to define me, on top of being a woman, and I'm scared and ethereal. And there are 7 worlds in my eyes. I'm accessing all of them at once. One to draw my words from and my muses, another one to try and harness late at night that lies somewhere off of right of Jupiter. And then, of course, there's this one I live in, the land of 1,000 fires. That's where you come in. You, Vernon, Dylan, 2 blue steel trains running through the tunnels of your cool blue steel eyes. To guide me far from the world of my early days that I can't quite make out clearly, that beckon me towards high sea cliffs, on long car rides, towards a future place, a world unknown to me, made up of something surreal and dripping, flowers and solar systems oversized. You, Vernon Dillon, no words needed to sponge up the dark nights, no explanations for the globes in my eyes, shoulder to shoulder in the factory light, letting me be who I would have been if everything had turned out all right. 3 alternative endings, now of course through my blood on ice, and I thrive because I say I do, and because it's what I write. But honestly, if you weren't here with me, I don't know what things would look like. That's my why, no matter what world I'm in, I'm accessible by only one satellite, Vernon Dillon. And you, in your madness, with 2 blue steel trains running through your cool blue steel eyes, eyes. Alright guys, that was the second poem. Are you still awake? Are you sleeping? Close your eyes. It's okay to go to sleep. It's okay to rest and give your body what it needs. It's okay. It's okay. All right. We're gonna move on to the next poem. Stay asleep, or if you're still awake, keep on listening. Alrighty. These next 2 poems are short ones, so I think there's a plane flying over, so I'm very sorry about that. Kind of sounds a little scary. But by now you're probably sleeping, so shh. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. I know the planes can be a little scary. Shh. They'll pass soon. They will pass. They will pass. And everything will be okay. You see? All okay. Alrighty. Here we go. With quiet waiter, blue forever. You move like water, sweet baby, sweet waiter, making the night smile to no one, you gator. Silent woodworker from midnight till later, my lover, my laughter, my armor, my maker. The way that I feel with you is something like aching. Inside of my stomach the cosmos are baking. A universe hung like a mobile. The alignment of these planets unique. In me earth moves around the sun. No land, all sea. Waterworld, sun chaser, tropic of Cancer, southern equator. I'm the crying crustacean sunbathing on paper. Moon, let's rewrite the beginning of this primordial ooze. Shall we, my love? Am I being brazen for saying this year makes me feel like we could have wrote it better than him? But who am I? Just a girl in love, dreaming on paper, rearranging the salt for the pepper, in love with you. My quiet waiter, summer blue arch like a